Got kicked from my own server. How do you like that? I think at this point the server has crashed. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, no. There we go. We're in. Ho, ho, ho. Where's my tractor? Here it is. Oh, we're synchronizing again. I think people are coming in, and for some reason, Kyle Kinney or whatever his name is, his connection is killing us. Maybe. Could be Fred, though, too, because Fred's lag is so bad. Let's see what happens. Well, that sucked. So the server crashed, and I had to restart it, and we probably lost a good 2 hours of work. So, well, not in real life, but game time. Probably lost about half an hour of work. I know Farmer Mark just popped in, saw what happened, didn't say anything, and left. So, unfortunately, that's one of the downsides of the server. You have crashes occasionally, and that means you lose some of the things that you work on. So, you guys will have to get used to that. It's different, a little bit different than the personal games where you can save before you leave. When the thing goes down, it goes down hard. So sometimes you have to redo what you did. So here I am buying the fields again. I'm going to speed time up too because, well, because I can. But we're going to rebuy these fields. I think I'm just going to clean the grass later because I'm going to have to do all this grass cleanup again. It sucks. It's almost not worth it, but I know it does slow the server down, so you're supposed to keep those areas clean if possible. But I'm going to wait till morning to do it so that's a little bit lighter out, because it's hard to do it in the dark for sure. It's not easy. So now nobody's on the server. I've lost all my friends. Hopefully they'll come back, but it happens sometimes. Servers crash. That's what happens. And unfortunately, I tried to get in and save it, but people kept trying to synchronize up every time I get in there, and so I just rebooted it because I needed to, so I ended up losing. Yeah, like about an hour worth of work, so Mark probably had that field all planted and then got disgusted and took off. But it happens. Oh well, what are you going to do? I think the crash has scared everybody off. Nobody's coming back on. Well, I did buy a big tractor for the farm. This is the biggest one we have now, along with the Zunhammer, because this thing is heavy. The Zunhammer weighs a ton, especially when it's full, so I figured it'd be best to have a big tractor to pull this guy. We'll kind of make this a rig, though I'm sure people will split it up, so. But I'm buying this tractor to pull the fertilizer cultivator, and I probably should sell our regular Nah, because when this runs out, then people are going to run the normal cultivator. Ah, come on, grab it. There we go. Oh, nope, yep, nope, yep, nope. And eventually we'll buy a truck with a slurry tank to fill this thing up, but this is, as of right now, this is fine. So now that the morning has come, I'm going to start cleaning up all these grass messes again. And I'll use the Dutzfar because it's a bigger tractor. Or maybe just the case. The case should be fine. Alright guys, see you in a little bit. Alright, so I finished mowing up at the farm, and now summer's on, so I have a person on. Hopefully some of our guys will get back on again. But in the meantime, we're gonna empty out one of these silage bins because the hard thing is you gotta get right up on there. Once again, this is thanks to the mighty Wilson for this tip. Summer hopped on, and we're gonna probably, well, I don't know. We have to get one of these bins emptied, so, because without them, let's see. Oh, let's see here. All right, so anyway, summer's on here. We're gonna unload this bin, and then we're going to start chaffing corn and parking it down here. And we got a lot of fields to do, so it's going to take us probably quite some time to get all that finished. Summer's going to help me though by using the front loader. It takes a little while to get this thing in here. I'd say, like, once again, if you're good with the front loader, you can probably scoop almost as fast as you can with this guy. I'm finding it's not much faster than using that, but it is easier on the wrist because a lot of times you're just sitting waiting for it to load or unload. Sorry, I'm moving around a little bit. So it's really only slightly faster than the tractor, but it is easier to do. Oh, here comes somebody on. Hopefully they won't crash the server again. I did turn crop withering off on the server because it is a server, and sometimes people are going to come on and do other things, and the crops will be withering, and I found with the server it's a lot easier just to turn it off. In fact, a lot of times I just turn it off on all the games. In real life, you don't have 24 hours. Of course, then again, you don't have 24 hours to grow it. So, hey, Aaron's back. So funny, my other crew is on now. We had Xavier and Fred and Farmer Mark on earlier, and now we have Aaron and Summer. So, anyway. So we're going to keep scooping this stuff out and try to get it emptied out, and I'm going to give Mark some, I'm going to actually have Aaron do this maybe, so we'll see what happens, but. All right, I got these guys scooping. I've got the Crone header swap going on here, and then I'm going to have them join me up. We got to get that bin emptied, and then I'm going to have these guys join me up at the main farm. And we are going to all do this corn harvest. So nah, let's see, hang on a second. All right, so I'm letting him know marching orders. I'm gonna have them do the bin. We're gonna get this set up, and I'm gonna grab a little front loader and come help them get those bins unloaded. I'm just getting this guy up to the fields, and we will do that next, and then we'll have to plant. I've got the time scale running at 15, hoping that they don't overflow. I don't think they will if we just keep it running at 15, but we might, especially once I join them with my amazing tractor skills. That's so funny. Well, we had a Swedish player on today. That's pretty cool. I know some of you guys are. Someone else was from New Zealand. I can't remember who it was. That was. I think it was maybe Xavier was saying he's from New Zealand, and he said it was working great. Somebody said he was from New Zealand, and that they didn't have any lag issues. And I'm like, what? But I guess I don't know how that works. But maybe the server timer is kept in. They're all international or something. So really, excuse me. Who knows? That's kind of cool though. It's pretty neat stuff. All right, so I'm gonna hop up here with the front loader. We're gonna try to get this bin unloaded as quickly as possible, and man, I feel like I'm not getting a lot of money for it. But well, now we only had 18,000, so we're getting some money. But we're gonna have a lot of silage coming in this next load. So bin 4 is kind of empty. Bin 1 is pretty full up. We have some traffic going on here now. I should have probably got to wait for this guy. Summer said now she has a tree finished. Once summer's over, I'll have more. Aaron, what's he doing? Oh, he's trying to find the spot. So I feel like we're all like territorial here. My mom has a dog that she has 2 dogs. She's got a beagle and a chihuahua. They used to be our dogs, and it was so funny. Is the beagle will try to go to the bathroom, and then the chihuahua will come up behind the beagle while the beagle's going to the bathroom and pee on the beagle's pee. And then the beagle will like look behind her like, what are you doing? Like, it's all territorial. It's pretty funny stuff. Oh, I need to get a weight on the back of this thing. I forgot about that, but I think, well, I guess it is 1,800 kilos, so I'll just go right through. This is, can you imagine? I think I did part of a bin with one of these and it just, whoops. I can't really see set the screen because my new monitor is so huge I can't see over it. It's 13 inches in size. I mean 23 inches. It takes up my entire field of view. What's the matter, Seth? Who do what? It's a lip of an island. Whoa! I need to get the weight on this tractor. Seth is calling me and I'm looking at him and not paying attention. He's playing Legend of Zelda. Wind Waker. Yeah, I'm sensing I need a little more stability here. So we have a silage party, unloading party going on here. I should probably have a telehandler or something. Maybe we can get another front loader. Buy another one of those SPVs. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna run up to the store. Whoa, 22 cords of wood. That's like 22 Chevy Impalas. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Must have been a tornado that went through. I know she was saying they had a bad storm. So, yeah. Oh, she's going to break that truck. Those arms are going to get bent. Unless they fixed it. Maybe they fixed it. I don't know. They might have fixed that in a recent patch. I'm not sure if they did or not, but... Let's see, man. That is 22 Chevy Impalas of wood. So many time, and the reason why I personally think that's funny, even though you guys are probably all like, what is he laughing at? We had somebody tell us, we asked them what a cord of wood was, and they're like, well, it's about the size of a Chevy Impala. I just thought that that's a really strange measurement to measure a pile of wood. Anyway. So 22 cords of wood, there's like 22 Chevy Impalas of wood. A Chevy Impala. All right, guys, I'll be back. So I have bought another Comfort, which is probably some other language for comfort, but I'm going to scoop with air in here. Get the job done a little faster. Let's see, Missoula Mount Storm damage. K-Pax. That's a great movie with Kevin Spacey. That's one of my favorite. I love that movie because it was all filmed, like the director said, I guess, that the whole thing was filmed at sunset or sun up. Like both. That's the only times they filmed was like from like 5 o'clock in the afternoon until like 8 o'clock or something. Oh, they used horses to clear it? Man, that's crazy. I guess they had a huge storm in Montana. I'll have to look it up. And she said that it took them, they were using horses. They took 22 cords of wood from 6 trees. Gotta love those horses. I was telling Aaron the other night, these things look like a ship from like Star Trek or something. These little coons. And they do. Doesn't it look like a spaceship that you see like in, well, maybe not even that, but like Freelancer or some video game, like a Chris Roberts game? Yeah, like the it's like the duty hauler, you know, like here you have the equipment hauler. The SPV-12. It has like, yeah, interstellar drive and, you know, jump engines and frame shift drive. It's more for utility though than for fighting. These are with their low speed and lack of turbo thrusters that they just don't survive enemy encounters very well. They're designed for the silage business person. Uh-oh. Did Aaron just disappear? Oh no, he's still there. Okay, good. Yeah, this will help the bin stuff go faster. Summer's probably like, what the heck? How come I got to drive the freaking loader? You know, this also reminds me of Rocky River where my mom lives. They're like super rich people, and they have like these little garbage trucks that canvass the neighborhood, and they drive up the driveways like rich neighborhoods. I think even probably around anywhere in the States have them, but they used to do it like, you know, and they still do it, but it's just funny you don't see that anymore, like except for in really rich. Now the taxes are crazy in River. It is kind of a ritzy neighborhood, but it's right on the lake, and it's like the last of the Cleveland area suburbs that aren't like way out. But anyway, it's a lot of rich people live there. In fact, the doctors, they buy houses there for like $400,000, and then they tear them down and build bigger houses on the lots. Anyway, it gives you an idea of what kind of city it is. So, but anyway, they have these little garbage trucks that actually come up your driveway so that you don't have to put your garbage out. And then those little trucks have dumpers on the back, so the guys will run up the driveway, hop out of the truck, load their little dumper up, and then they drive up to the big truck, like the big garbage truck, the mother truck, and the mothership truck, and then they put the garbage in, like it dumps automatically into the back of their garbage truck, so they just pull a little lever and it dumps. It's pretty cool stuff, but they look like little spaceships running around, and they're three-wheelers. They're the same company that makes all those golf carts, Cushman. They also make these little garbage truck thingies that look like little spaceships. So anyway, I thought I'd share that information with you because that's what this looks like. So Aaron and Summer will understand what I'm talking about when I say they look like little spaceships, even more in depth. But this is pretty cool, actually. We got quite a system going here. We're literally scooping money. Yeah. It's like an assembly line. I love stuff like this. This is fun to me. I don't know. Hopefully you guys that are joining up and playing with us are having a good time. Seems like it because, Summer and Fred are on here a lot, and Aaron's been on here twice now for hours, and we've really been playing for like when they come on, they play for 2 or 3 hours. So, yeah, making money, making silage. But I just want to try to make it as easy as possible to get this stuff done. So that's why I pick these SPVs, because they're, seem like they work really well for this task. Once again, it's probably not at all prototypical to do it this way, but part of the agreement was that there was no mods, and I'm following that agreement. So no mods, a hard mode, but we're finding ways to work around the system, and this is one of them. And that is using the SPV Comfort for... Ooh, Arcusin is on sale. Not that we need it, but... Good. 42 hours. Well, it's a long sale, like a weekend sale, man. 42 hours. What kind of sale goes on for 42 hours? It should be 48 hours. That would be the norm. I think one of the things that makes me like this game is it reminds me of those little robot cars. What were those called, Seth? The little toys, the remote control trucks. You know what I'm talking about? It looks like a PlayStation, but it's like a remote control center. Rockenbach? Yeah, we had Rockenbachs for our kids for years, and unfortunately they break pretty easily. They're not good for little kids, and I have a plethora of little children, so they don't last very long. But they're really cool, and this reminds me of playing with the Rockenbachs a lot, especially this little truck that... Yeah. Well, Aaron has just finished, so I'm going to park this thing up. Final scoop. All right, so That's so funny. Summer said, "Are you?" Let's see. I think is she having lag? Good. That's good to hear. See, so she's hit the stupid pole. Oh, she said she's not really getting lag. She's just having a hard time driving. All right, so let's park these up. So I'm going to talk to them for.